All right, y'all. We back. We back again with another one, man. We going back to back, y'all. Back to back. No Diddy. No Diddy, y'all. No Diddy around here. Let me get my music going real quick. Like, see what we got, y'all. Cause we going with that tonight. A little somber shit, you know. Get the people going. They get that get the people going. If y'all don't know it, man. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode on the JVJ Network. I am your host. Let's talk with JVJ, man. How y'all doing? Man, on your way in, as usual, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on, all that in the bag of chips. We trying to grow around here. I heard some shit about some hype shit, but I don't think we can do that shit yet over here because we ain't monetized. But, announcement, because I was supposed to say this the other night. People told me to say this the other night. We did hit 10K. So shout out to y'all. I ain't got no cheering sounds on here and nothing. Do I got cheering sounds on him? Yeah, applause. Yeah. Yeah, we had applause around here, man. Look, shout out to y'all for helping us get up to 10K. We want to keep growing, but honestly, we need to watch time, so that's what we on, man. Watch these videos, watch these live streams, watch them shorts, man. Watch what we putting out, man, because we trying to grow on the road, trying to get to something. But tonight's gonna be interesting, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been taking a little time off, and I know I can admit it. I ain't been posting like been posting, at least when it comes to like doing these live streams and doing videos. But we want to get back into it. And I've been running across a lot of content in the meantime that I actually want to talk about. I actually want to discuss that I think is interesting. Y'all might find it interesting. Shit, you over here, you obviously think what I'll be putting up here is interesting. So I think y'all might find it interesting too. But we actually, this one right here, man, we had a sit-down conversation, man. Because, we got a lot of people that want to, use the Bible as a shield, defend against anybody saying anything. I'm a Christian woman. I'm a Christian man. We got them people out here doing that shit. And it's really interesting when some of these people actually get challenged, when their beliefs get challenged, especially when you have certain political beliefs. When you claim you adopt the faith or you go by the teachings of that book, your political alignment can kind of get questioned because, sometimes your party be advocating for certain shit. So they actually had a sit-down conversation between two different groups of, what do they like to call them? Christian and fucked it up. Conservative and liberal women that were Christians, and they had a conversation, man. It was actually pretty interesting. Shout out to the channel Now It's Insane, because they brought this one to us. New channel, I ain't gonna lie, new channel. I didn't know anything about them, but I like the content. So look, y'all, we gonna jump into this first one and see what they talking about, man, because we like to challenge the brain and have these different type of conversations. And I'm gonna speed this shit up early because I already know them bitches be talking. Either way though, as usual, get your cigarettes, get your weed, get whatever you need, because we about to get into it. And shout out to Uncanny. Uncanny said, "Did you wrestle Gators today, Jay?" Nah, man. I just come like this, bro. I just come like this. I just woke up like this, sir. And you see your boy up top. You see where we at, right, Uncanny? The season's right around the corner, sir. It's right around the corner, sir. We gonna be back. My boy coming off that ACL. We gonna be ready. We gonna be ready. But y'all get ready to lock in. And just so everybody knows, I put them down below now, so they're up here on the screen. If you have not subbed up or follow us on any of these channels, go do it today. All you got to do is type in what you see down at the bottom on whatever platform it shows down there. And it's going to stay up there now. It's going to stay up there now. So make sure y'all go do that for your boy. But either way, though, man, let's go ahead and get into the first video. Got some Christian women debating back and forth. It's going to be interesting. So without further ado, Now It's Insane.
And this is my second video on this type of group debate. You all really liked the first one, so here we are with another bomb. On one side, you have a group of conservatives who are carrying a lot of delusion. I was genuinely shocked myself. And on the other side, you have liberal women who brought up actual Bible facts live and completely embarrassed the conservative women's delusional claims. And even I didn't expect it to go this savage. This is one of those debates that really exposes how conservatives actually think, and more importantly, how those ideas hold up when they're actually challenged. So I'm gonna break the whole thing down for you. But before we get into it, do me a favor, share this video with at least one person so we can grow as community. Now look how delusional these conservatives
we actually sharing it with like 10 people right now, so that's good.
Actually are.
One thing the Bible clearly teaches us is that we're going to go through pain. We're going to go through unfortunate situations and circumstances. It produces the fruits of the Spirit actually to go through that, right? Because my body is literally used for the kingdom. So when something painful happens, how can I make it purposeful? How can I bring glory to God that I was able to overcome such a tragedy or such a terrible situation and still give God the glory?
It's in the Septuagint, they're talking about a woman who's pregnant who gets harmed and loses the baby. In the Septuagint, it says explicitly, the unformed baby, they shall pay a fine. And to the formed baby that's lost, they shall pay life for life. So even in the Bible, you have a separation of distinction between an unformed, maybe pre-15 weeks, we don't really know what they mean by that, and later. That's biblical. That's in the actual law. So how do you guys reconcile that? Or in 1 Samuel 15, to continue.
Did it say that you should kill it, though, if it's...
All right, man. And the sad part, this is very interesting, y'all. Y'all really look at this. On the conservative side, y'all, and that's the side over here right underneath my fucking head, you got a lot of black women over there. You pretty much got all black women and one white girl. They're arguing against abortion. On the other side, you got a white woman, like an Indian girl, Hispanic girl, black girl, black girl, black girl. They're arguing there's levels to this shit. Very interesting to see the dynamic, but abortion is really not the black woman's like claim. But I know, stereotypes, they want to throw it on black women. Oh, y'all deleted so many. Man, go count how many white women done deleted. But either way, though, it's very interesting to see the black women on the conservative side. Because they always want to say it's black male conservatives. The black man betrayed us. There's some black women conservatives over here right now.
So for Samuel 15, Amalekites, he says, kill every woman, infant, and child. God orders the death of babies.
But here's
how do you reconcile that?
Here's the difference. This is how I reconcile. First of all, that situation is very unfortunate. And I would question if that person is even a Christian to begin with. Just because it pretends to be a Christian, it claims to be a Christian, does not mean that it walks like a Christian. And when it comes to this situation, for me, I think that God really, this is what I see that people don't understand in today's world, is that God creates life. He can destroy, but he has the power to raise that life again. Women want to be like God. Well, I created the baby, therefore I can destroy the baby, but that death ends up.
You ain't create shit, motherfucker. You was incubating. And I'm sorry for any lady that feels some type of way about that. You did not create the life. You incubated that baby. You did not create that life of that baby. The life is inside of every man's nuts walking around here. That's what a life is. That's why we put that seed inside of you. You didn't create that life. It's already alive. I got a whole bunch of these niggas swimming in my nuts right now. You're not creating no life. You are incubating life and bringing it through an evolution to actually what we are today. But you're not creating life. So stop saying that shit. I got to stop her right there. I don't like when girls be saying that shit. I create life. No, you don't. No, you don't. That life is alive inside of me.
The death.
So you don't have any. God killed
but what
babies.
I'm saying is God can raise that life again, and we understand that that will happen in eternity.
So it's good. But
the other point that I wanted to make is that, when it comes to abortion, I don't think people understand that the decision, somehow we think that if this person doesn't get to keep the baby, then we do her a service. There was violence when that child came to existence, and now there's going to be violence to take that child out of existence. And at the same time, there's a lack of accountability. No one considers God's heart. We say, well, it's my body, my choice. Yes, but before it was in your body, it was in God's hands. God took the time to form that baby, to design it, to place a heart, to number the hair on the head. And we think, well, it's just a fetus.
Where was God at when that was happening?
God was there, and he didn't approve it, just like God was there when I went through abuse, and he didn't approve it.
So was it good when
That's why
God
the Bible
killed
says
the
God is
Amalekites?
not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he should change his mind. Just because someone decides to take wicked actions does not mean that God approves
God
it.
doesn't
And
ordain
slavery and all the
wickedness.
responses shows that God doesn't always
Was it
approve
good
of
when God ordered
But
them
God
to
has the
kill the
right to
babies?
do that.
But isn't it also violence when God implants a fetus in your uterus when it's from rape?
Do you you guys love God? Do you guys trust
Of course,
him?
I believe in
So
higher
then
power,
if
big
that
time.
happens, why aren't you trusting him that there's a reason all of this is happening?
Ranked number one
Yeah, I'm
in the
glad we went
universal
to
life
commercial,
insurance.
y'all. I'm glad we went to commercial on that one because I was about to say something. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was about to say
Real
something about that one.
financial.
So basically,
Before he say anything, look, I have a stance on abortion, y'all. And I didn't know this first conversation was about abortion, but my stance on it is like, look, I don't want any woman out here just going and having abortions willy-nilly like it's goddamn birth control. I don't think that's proper. Now, and it ain't that many people that can actually do that because that procedure is expensive. My biggest thing is like, if the lady was raped, it's just like some incest going on in her family with a daddy touching the kids or something, or her life is on the line, I'm all for it. Those are my three things, and I think that's understandable. I think that's reasonable. But I also understand that I'm not the one who has to go through the pregnancy either. So I'm not going to sit here and fucking like bitch, but I'm like, these ladies sitting over here acting like God planned for you to get raped and now you got to have that rapist baby because God I believe he's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, and he knows things gonna happen to you before you even know what's gonna happen to you. But I don't look. When you believe in a book and you believe in certain things in the book, you kind of got crazy kind of beliefs, because a logical person will be like, nah, if somebody came and took that shit from you and put something inside you, you shouldn't have to carry that shit to term. But on the conservative side, they say they don't give a fuck how that baby got formed. You gonna have it regardless. And that's something that I just can't agree with. I can't agree with that, but I'm gonna let them keep going. I just don't agree with that shit. Like, for real, some fucked up shit happened to her. She about to die. Like, man, we can make another baby. I'm trying to tell you, like, me and my wife, let's say we get married. Me and my girl, we get married or whatever fuck. And they say, look, man, she had this baby, man. It's a high possibility she gonna die. I'm like, the baby gotta go. The baby gotta go. We can make another baby. I can't get another her. The baby gotta go. And that's where I stand at it. But I don't know how y'all feel about it, man. Some of y'all be like, let that bitch die. It's like, I don't know. But either way, let's keep going. Let's see what old buddy got.
Basically, she said, "We are called to suffer. My body is used for the kingdom. This is our cross to bear." I mean, I had to sit with that for a second, because I want to be fair to her. I think she believes what she is saying. I don't think she is a bad person, but I do think she made a theological mistake here. Paul's suffering, the shipwrecks, the prison, the beatings, you know what they all have in common? He chose it. He chose it every single time. He chose to get on that boat, chose to keep preaching even when they told him to stop. He chose his cross. That's what gave it meaning. That's the whole point. When you take a belief system that's all about choosing to sacrifice and force it on someone who had no choice, you're not respecting it. You're breaking it. You basically remove the whole choice part and hope nobody notices. I'm not here to tell you what to think about abortion. To me, it's a personal choice. If you're not financially supporting her, you don't get to tell her what to do, whether to have an abortion or not. It's that simple. A lot of progressive Christians get painted as people who just don't care about life, and that is not true. Not even close. I believe life is sacred, but I also believe that the woman carrying that life is sacred too. And somewhere along the way, that part of the conversation just disappeared. Because here's what I keep hearing from the conservative side is pro-life, 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 but then
to the point that he's making about, they say that you shouldn't take the life of a child when it pertains to abortion. These are the same people that will advocate to go to another country and destroy and kill their citizens. Let's understand that right now, because you know the Christian right back Donald Trump. The Christian right are still the same people that are here. The only people in America that are still supporting this goddamn bullshit ass war that we're in Iran doing right now. Well, we done literally on day one, we bombed a school with nothing but girls in it. 150 plus motherfuckers gone. They support that shit. But we'll sit here in America and say, you can't have an abortion if you got raped. I wouldn't, those type of people I just can't listen to. I just can't listen to, because like your logic is not logic. You okay with killing people in another fucking land for some shit that you don't even know that they did, but this girl literally got touched and somebody put something inside of her and you telling her that she can't get rid of it? Like, that don't make no sense, because they're taking her life. You advocate for people taking lives. But either way, though, I'm sorry.
You look at the policies they actually support, and there is no paid maternity leave. There is no affordable health care for that mother. There is no guaranteed childcare. There is no support system for that baby once it arrives. So what we are really talking about is pro-birth, not pro-life exactly, because life doesn't end at delivery. Then they quote Psalm 139 like it settles everything. God knew you before you were formed in the womb. Beautiful verse, I love it. But what they don't mention is right after that in Exodus 21, the actual law, it makes a distinction between a formed and unformed fetus. If someone causes a miscarriage, the punishment is a fine, not death. Not murder charges, just a fine. So the same Bible they claim is crystal clear is actually way more nuanced than they admit. Progressive Christianity says, yes, life matters. All of it. The baby's life, the mother's life, the quality of that life after birth, the mental health of that woman, the safety of that family, the justice owed to survivors. All of it is life. All of it is sacred. And any theology that only ever protects one of those lives while ignoring all the others is not truly pro-life. It is just pro-control.
I think submission is such a beautiful thing because...
Bro, the way these conservatives talk, you can judge their whole intent just from the first 2 to 3 words. Like, seriously, it's on a whole different level.
At a commercial. I want to hear what she had to say though.
A marriage is the only relationship in the world that exemplifies our relationship with Christ, right? Like, Christ lays down his life for us as the church, as the husband would lay down his life for the wife. The wife submits to her husband as we submit to Christ. So it's the only relationship where people can look at that and say, that is what our relationship is like with Christ. Also, to your point, submission isn't inequality. We are equal in value. We're different in the way that we operate. I don't think submission is this subservient role, as you know, our culture says. They hate the word submission, but really when we go back and, like she said, the Ezra Kenegdo, how that is a term that God uses to describe himself, I don't see how there would be any inequality or a woman being subservient in that
choosing
role.
to say that the husband is the leader and the one that runs the household, I think that isn't a natural inequality, is it not?
I don't think it is, because even though the husband leads, the wife is still pouring wisdom into the husband. It's not like this domineering thing where the husband is like, do what I say, or, it's my way or the highway. I think a lot of times the woman is, she has intuition. She has wisdom. So the wife is pouring wisdom into the husband. But I think at the end of the day, the husband is the head of the household. It's God, husband, wife. And it's not in a subservient position, but it is in a role position.
Oh, yeah. And I just wanted to address also what you said about the subservient position. I think, to your point, when we look at leadership biblically, and I think Jesus addressed this in Matthew chapter 20, and he's speaking to the disciples, he says to them, any of you who want to be the greatest of all should be the greatest servant. So Jesus actually models servant leadership. When we're talking about lordship leadership, it's
And just so y'all know, if y'all see it up at the top, it say a woman's submission to her husband contradicts the idea of female empowerment.
the same way with a husband. If a husband is to lead biblically, he is to be a servant. That's why the Bible says that a man lays down his life like Christ laid down his life for us, and in return, the wife is to submit. So when we're looking at rulership, it's different to the way that the world describes that. And Jesus emphasized that when you are seeking to be a leader, you're not like the Gentiles who lord over the people that they're leading. No, you're actually meant to be a servant. So in that sense, I don't also think that it disempowers women.
I think submission is necessary in relationships. I think the problem is that submission always tends to go back and forth. Like, let's be frank, like men submit to women in the household all the time. Like, I imagine, for example, you guys give lists to your husbands of like chores to do, and you probably have to check that the chores are done to make sure that these things, maybe you just do all the chores, that's fine for your relationship, right? But in most relationships, both people are working and both people are doing domestic labor, right? And typically the woman is like the lord of the house. She like makes a lot of the determinations. She probably knows the teacher's names and he probably doesn't, right? She probably knows what school, how to pack these things. So submission tends to go back and forth, right? For example, in my relationship with my husband, he is so good at finances. He's been investing for years. I basically just give him a bank account and I'm like, have fun, go crazy. Like, I don't want to look at it because I find money very stressful, but I also work. I bring in the bulk of the income, right? And so when we talk about submission, I think one of the really big problems that I've had with the church for a long time, coming from a fundamentalist background, which I'm not a fundamentalist anymore, is that submission is domination a lot of the time. And submission is earned by a man. I don't submit to Nick, my husband, because he enforces it. I don't submit to Nick because my elders would get mad at me if I didn't. I submit to Nick because I know he loves me so much and he wouldn't do things to harm me. But I want to be very clear, that is not true of all marriages. Not
the way that, because now I gotta go over to the conservative side, girls. If y'all arguing like biblical shit. The submission that you just said that you give to your husband, that's what it's talking about in the Bible. So why are you arguing about maybe in other relationships that might not be the case? Okay, we know there's always an exception to the rule, but the rule is if y'all are arguing off the Bible, your wife should submit to her husband. That doesn't mean be on her fucking feet and knees, like hands and knees and shit. Just like, you want another cherry master? Like, no, ain't nobody saying no shit like that, but listen to your husband. And he should have the last say so. You should be able to trust this man enough that you got with, that you married, that he can lead you in the way that y'all need to go and not lead y'all astray. That's when you submit. So I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the liberal women are gonna argue on this. I'm trying to see where she's going with this, but I'm a little confused right now, y'all. I'm a little confused.
Not all men do earn that. In fact, many don't. And so when it comes to
then don't give him the pussy, bitch. Like, I'm sorry. Don't get in a relationship with him. Don't fuck him. Don't involve yourself with that person. If you see a guy out here and you don't think that he can actually guide you and lead you and you would trust him to do that, why the fuck are you with him? Make that make sense. It'd be the same thing. I'm like, man, you see this girl out here, she doing very promiscuous stuff. She probably sucking niggas' dick on the weekend and shit, selling pussy for weed and money and shit. Why get with her? Like, if this dude is incapable, in your opinion, of leading you and actually you listening to him, don't be with him. Because a guy needs to be in control in a relationship. Sorry, it's just how it is.
Submission, I think about it very much in the way that like submission looks like within like democracy. I yield it because I respect the authority above me. But the moment I can't trust that authority, you're not getting my submission anymore.
And then you need to get the fuck out the house.
JvJ, can I make money?
Yeah, then you need to get the fuck out the house.
Women said that, I think submission is such a beautiful thing. And she meant it. And I think before we criticize that, we have to actually sit with it for a second. Because she is not wrong that Ephesians 5 describes something poetic. The husband lays down his life like Christ. The wife submits like the church. Two people orienting themselves around something bigger than their own preferences. There is something genuinely moving about that picture. I just have one question about it. What happens when the husband is not Christ? Because that is the whole analogy, right? The reason the church can safely submit to Christ is because Christ is perfect. He is not having a bad day. He is not threatened by his wife's success. He is not carrying unresolved trauma from his childhood that he takes out on the people closest to him. He is not capable of using his authority to harm. Your husband is all of those things, potentially because he is a human being. And I think that is the crack in the foundation of this whole framework. It is a beautiful analogy that works perfectly when the man at the top of it is perfectly trustworthy. But the moment you hand institutional God-ordained authority to someone who is not perfect, and then tell the woman beneath that authority that submission is holy and beautiful and designed by God, you have created something that can be genuinely dangerous. And here is what I found so interesting.
Once again, don't marry that motherfucker. Don't get in a relationship with that motherfucker. Like, here. First off, you telling me that you can't tell that this dude is incapable of leading, this dude's a piece of shit, he's an asshole, and you dated this motherfucker for at least, let's say the average time for people dating until marriage, let's say it's like a year. Let's just throw it out there, a year. You telling me in a whole fucking year, are you dealing with this person, you couldn't tell that this motherfucker was incapable of leading, he was abusive, he was nasty, he was mean, and you still married him? And then you want to argue, I don't need to submit to him. Like that don't make no sense to me. I understand where they trying to come from, but I'm arguing both sides now because I was with the liberal people on the first one. Now I'm with the conservatives on the second one. I'm like, lady, I don't understand why girls have so much problems with the word submission anyways, like especially the feminist type chicks. Because first off, you go to work every day and submit to your boss. Your boss tell you when to clock in, when to clock out, when to go to lunch. Do this, do that, do that. You do it, and you don't bitch about it majority of the time. And I know some people that come here and be like, well, my boss, they pay me. They pay me at my job. Okay, you got a man that actually, if you got a man that, you think that y'all just laying up with dudes that don't pay no bills or do nothing around the house? Because then, once again, that's going to be a reflection on you. But most dudes I know how I am. I'm going to be paying shit around here. I'm going to be doing shit. That gives me pride as a man doing that. Taking care of things, getting shit done. So if the man doing that, I'm like, nigga, why the fuck you ain't submitting to him? Because that's money that don't gotta come out of your pocket. I don't know, man. Where my glasses at?
This compelling argument in this entire conversation didn't come from someone pushing back against submission. It came from a liberal woman who still submits to her own husband. She said something I thought was really quietly profound. She said, I don't submit to my husband because my elders told me to. I don't submit because I would be in trouble if I didn't. I submit because I know he loves me because he has shown me over years that he would not do things to harm me. He earned it.
I agree that's good. But also, with you being a Christian, you should also submit for what the reasons that the Bible say. That on the top, he earned it. That's great. That's great. He should have earned it before he became your husband. But if you're going to claim you this Christian person, you should be basing your shit off that Bible. And that's why I say ain't nobody out here really truly Christians. Like, they say they Christians, they try to live their life a certain type of way, but everybody ain't following that law. I know too many people that claim they Christians, they eat crab legs. I'm just telling you, I know too many Christians that eat crab legs, bro. Crawfish. I'm like, nigga, it tell you in the Bible, clearly don't eat that. I know so many Christians that love bacon. Just be honest, ain't nobody out here no real 100% Christian, man. We indulge in so many things the Bible tells us not to indulge in. We pick and choose the things in the Bible that we want to abide by. But I'm going to call each one of them out when they contradict the Bible that they claim they believe in. And right now, I got to be against old girl them right now with this whole submission shit, because the Bible is very clear about submitting to your damn husband.
Submission flows out of that naturally. It is almost like a byproduct of safety rather than a requirement that creates it. And I think that is a fundamentally different thing to what the conservative group is asking for. Because the conservative position is essentially submit because the Bible says so. Submit because God designed this structure. Submit for...
They're claiming to be Christians. They should. They should. How you gonna claim a faith? Like, come on, be real. Unless we're gonna adopt and everybody agree that ain't nobody 100% following the word of these religions that they claim. If we gonna all admit that everybody ain't doing it, and it's kind of iffy thing when it comes to the book, then can't nobody take that. It takes away the power of people being able to use the book against you, because they have to admit that shit. You got to admit that you don't follow this book 100%. So who the fuck are you to come and tell me I'm doing something that's against the Bible when you got this, and this that you do against the Bible? And that's the problem that a lot of these motherfucking Christians and a lot of other people of other faiths don't want to address. You don't follow that book 100%. So who the fuck are you to say something to me about it? They gotta pick a lane and stick to it, bro. Like, either you gonna do it or you ain't gonna do it. That's why I tell people I believe in a God, but I ain't claiming none of these faiths. I'm not claiming none of them. Because there's a lot of contradictions inside of all them books. I done read the Quran, I done read the Bible. There's a lot of contradictions inside of that shit. And on top of that, we only read the Bible that the motherfucking white folks let us read. The Romans let us read. Because there's more than 66 books in the Bible. We can go get the Ethiopian Bible and get the real shit. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I don't know why people like to play that Christian game. We got Op in the building. He said Christians be the main ones at seafood boils. Yeah, you already know. They be over there grubbing like a motherfucker. Look, I ain't even gonna say it. Let's keep going, man. I ain't even
And
gonna
trust
say
will
it.
follow. You cannot build a universal theology on the best version of a thing. You have to build it on the full reality of what that thing looks like when it goes wrong. And when you do that honestly with submission, it gets a lot harder to call it simply beautiful.
I have found that liberals constantly, and I'm not saying specifically you all.
All right. Next one is liberalism and Christianity are at odds. Let's see what they talk about. Because I actually do believe that could be very, very true.
But in my many, many conversations with liberals, they never bring up the fact that Jesus says, if anyone love me, let him deny himself, pick up his cross and follow me. So in the concept of liberalism, especially as we know it today, a lot of it is affirming of what one person or a group of people wants to be true, what they want to normalize, what they want to accept as something we should do in our culture. Instead of saying, you know what, God says, even though you love it, deny yourself. Even though you enjoy it, pick up your cross. The cross is different for every person. It might be that you want to have that abortion, but God says you don't, so you don't have it. Or you want to be in that gay, marriage, but God says you don't, so that's your cross to bear. The liberalism has a love, which love thy neighbor is real, and God wants us to love each other, but love does not suggest that we ignore the portion where Jesus says, you need to walk this walk, denying the flesh, denying yourself, and submitting to my will and my way. And I think that's where Christianity and liberalism are directly at odds, because there just is not an affirmation or an agreement to that self-denial.
The church has always been one of the most progressive religions always through history. Paul is a great example of this. You guys were talking about the progressive approach of women and the way that the Bible talks about them. Current day Pope is criticized for being too progressive. What is the history of science, of scholarship, of everything that tends to explore ideas and push things which are generally categorized as liberal or left, whatever you want to call the language, because I don't care about the vote necessarily. I care about the philosophical leaning. And what you see was when the church is at its best, it's left-leaning. When it's ending slavery, it's left-leaning, right? You want to talk about the fundamentalist movement. You guys are the newest movement of Christian theology to date. The newest. It started in 1920. It was a schism drawn.
Whoa.
I ain't gonna lie, she on this spitting, y'all. She's spitting. She's spitting, y'all.
Predominantly by John Kellogg and an oil baron to bring back the fundamentals. Your guys' view of biblical inerrancy is heretical to every other batch of Christianity, and it's new. It started in the 1920s, and then in 1960, Billy Graham said, let's make this political too. That's why the religion has become so politicized, and it is a bastardization of our religion. It's wrong. It's wrong what Billy Graham did. It's wrong what evangelicals are doing, and let's talk about the Christian pulpit. Christian nationalism is one of the growing fervors behind it. They want to destroy democracy, and they want to repeal the 19th and establish a pope, essentially, over our country. That is so anti-biblical. It's so hateful. It's the wrong thing to do. And your guys' movement that you think is preserving stuff is the newest one. It's brand new, and every other sect views your approach to the Bible as heretical.
Okay, so she says, and I want to quote her exactly, I have found that liberals constantly, in my many, many conversations with liberals, they never bring up the fact that Jesus says, if anyone love me, let him deny himself, pick up his cross, and follow me. And then she goes on to say, liberalism is basically about affirming whatever people want, whatever feels good, whatever culture wants to normalize, and that self-denial is the thing liberals never preach. That is where...
I ain't gonna lie now. Everybody gotta be real. We gotta be real. Like, look, all this promoting gay shit, that come from the left. That come from the left. Now I understand, like, not targeting people and for the things they do in their own home, like what they do at the working hours behind closed doors. Like, as long as they ain't harming nobody, man, I believe you should leave everybody the fuck alone. But we also got to understand that we do live in a country where look, we got racist motherfuckers that don't like people just because they skin color a different color. Like, look like this good, look like this. Oh, you fucked up now. It's like we live in a country with people like that. We live in a world with people like that. So it's kind of understandable for people to not want you to promote your gay shit in front of their kids, their family members. It might make them uncomfortable to see two men kissing. It might make them uncomfortable to see two women kissing. Most dudes be like, man, go ahead and do it if they look good. But I'm just saying though, y'all understand where I'm going with that. I don't. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up, man. Like, cause it's like, it's kind of pointless with that shit. Like for real, I'm more left leaning when it comes to like policy and shit, but I'm more conservative when it comes to like how I run my family and shit. But it's like, nigga, like, dude, like, let the gay people be gay, but bro, y'all need to keep that shit to yourself though. Like, and that's the one thing that I be on. Keep that shit to yourself, bro. Don't be out here in public doing that weird ass shit. And motherfuckers be like, well, people kiss in public. Y'all can kiss each other in public and shit, man, but don't be doing no extra shit. Don't be doing no extra shit. like, just like they don't want us to do no extra shit. I don't want to catch you fucking in public. You don't catch me fucking in public. Or you fucking in the woods and shit. But either way, though, man, fuck it. I'm just going to shut the fuck up and let this shit keep riding, man, because it's the conversation.
Where she says Christianity and liberalism are directly at odds. Now, let me tell you exactly why that argument has a serious problem. First, she just described her own side too. Self-denial, denying the flesh, picking up your cross. Where was that energy when conservative Christians were enthusiastically supporting a twice-divorced man who paid off a porn star, mocked disabled people, and bragged openly about assaulting women? Where was the...
Ain't gonna lie, you got a point right there. Hey. He got a point. He got a goddamn point. You're goddamn right. I ain't gonna lie, they gotta hold that one. Y'all better bear that goddamn cross. But either way, though, let her keep going.
Self-denial theology then, because the same crowd that preaches deny yourself every Sunday showed up in full force for someone who has never once in his public life demonstrated a single moment of self-denial. So the idea that self-denial is a uniquely conservative Christian virtue that liberals have abandoned, that falls apart the moment you look at who conservatives actually rallied behind politically. Secondly, she has fundamentally misread what liberalism actually is. She is describing liberalism as pure affirmation, as if progressive Christians just sit around telling everyone whatever you want is fine, God loves you. But that is a caricature. Progressive Christianity absolutely preaches self-denial. It just applies it differently. When a progressive Christian says, give up your wealth to feed the poor, that is self-denial. When they say,
hey, y'all don't mind me real quick, like, but I ain't gonna lie, little mama right here, man, I swear she ain't got no bra on. She letting them titties hang. She just letting them things hang today. Just swing low. I don't know why it caught my eye, y'all. Don't look at me like I'm crazy, bro. It's like, because I'm thinking biblical, like, bro, biblical shit, you supposed to have them up, something? Nah, you motherfuckers got them hoes hanging.
Check your privilege, decenter yourself,
hanging,
show
y'all.
up for people who don't look like you. That is self-denial. When they say, lay down your comfort and your safety and march for justice even when it costs you, that is picking up a cross. The cross just doesn't always look like the one she has in mind. She is using deny yourself exclusively to mean suppress your sexuality, don't have an abortion, conform to our cultural norms. But on the other hand, if you look, Jesus said deny yourself in the context of following him into radical love, radical service, radical inclusion of the outcast. He said it right before he went to eat with tax collectors, right before he touched lepers, right before he crossed every social boundary his culture had drawn. The self-denial Jesus was talking about was the denial of your own comfort and status in order to love people your society had rejected, not the denial of other people's dignity in order to maintain your theological position. And look, these are the most beautiful words.
Look, I agree with that motherfucker on that shit. I agree with everything he just said. My biggest thing with the left is like the gay shit. Like, for y'all gotta calm that shit the fuck down. But everything else pretty much outside of that, like, I'm kind of rocking with them on most shit. Conservatives, they got a few things on the conservative side I can get jiggy with, but as a majority, like, nah, fuck that, because that's where all the race is at. That's where majority of them at, because there's some on the left too. Ain't gonna hold you on that. There's some on the left too, so we ain't gonna deny that. But it's really the gay shit. Like, everything he just said, man, I agree with that shit. Like, bro, can't be using the Bible to try to fucking hold people in place. Like, for it's a book of control that people use now. Like, that's the way average day people are gonna look at the Bible when they really start getting into these type of social issues and political issues. Like, you have somebody that will bring up that they're a Christian and it says it's in the Bible, but then you look at their actions, like, bitch, your shit don't even coincide the way you live your life. So how the fuck are you gonna throw that book at me? You can't throw that book at me, bitch. I'll throw it back at you 5 times. And that's where I think all of them fucked up in here right now. But either way, I'm gonna let them finish it out.
I've heard from this liberal group.
Navon, the #1 rated business travel
Goddamn
platform,
commercial.
lets your
As soon as I
team
get
book
done
work travel
talking.
in one place. Flights,
one of the worst things that we do as Christians is we participate in a pure form of eisegesis where we try to see what we want that reinforces our worldview into the Bible, and then weave intentions into the writers that they hadn't even considered, right? And so when we talk about a woman, one of the biggest questions of nowadays is like, well, what do we mean when we say woman? Do we mean a biological imperative, female, or do we mean some sort of like gendered expression, right? These two things are connected, but also separated, even biblically. And so I think when I'm
about to snap if this bitch say what I think she about to say.
Look at this, and the reason I said no is I don't know what you guys mean when you say woman, but I know what a lot of people mean when they say women that are conservative, which is a biological female. I don't think that that's what the Bible's for. You don't use the Bible for science, right? We don't think that the world is flat, even though biblically there's strong arguments for believing it from a scientific perspective. But the issue is that's not what ancient Hebrew poetry's for.
You don't use the Bible for, okay. Okay. I ain't going matter of fact, let her say that again. I just make sure I heard her right when she said what she said.
Look at this, and the reason I said no is I don't know what you guys mean when you say woman, but I know what a lot of people mean when they say women that are conservative, which is a biological female. I don't think that that's what the Bible's for. You don't use the Bible for science, right?
You don't think the Bible was talking about a biological woman? Then look, now I gotta go back over to the conservative side again. I gotta go back over there. Like what? You don't think the Bible was talking about a biological woman? What? If the Bible wasn't talking about a biological woman, you couldn't have your argument against abortion that you tried to raise earlier. See, y'all see what I'm talking about, this picking and choosing shit? Like, how does the Bible talk about abortion if this ain't a woman? That ain't the type of, what the fuck are you talking about? Only a woman can have an abortion. The Bible is very, man, look, these motherfuckers, I ain't gonna lie, see, man, this is where the left get fucked up, man. This is where the left get fucked up when, man, look, you a feminist, bitch. Just say that. Just say you a feminist. Just say you a fucking feminist, man. Like, just say that and get it over with, because that, like, you trying to hide behind the Christianity shit. Like, just say you, like, they flawed over there on the other side, bro. I agree with you. They on the conservative side, they flawed with the shit they saying. But you also flawed on your side, too. And I'm the mediator right now. I'm letting you know that. Then a foul on the left team. Like, look at right now. Foul on the left team. 2 shots red. Like, you tripping right now. What the fuck? The Bible is very explicit about what a woman is. It talks a lot about women in the Bible. It literally distinguishes between men and women in the Bible. A lot. A lot. So I don't know why you saying they talking about biological and y'all talking about something. No. They talking about what they talking about in the Bible, baby. I'm gonna say it one more time.
That no is I don't know what you guys mean when you say woman, but I know what a lot of people mean when they say women that are conservative, which is a biological female. I don't think that that's what the Bible's for. You don't use the Bible for science, right? We don't think that the world is flat, even though biblically there's strong arguments for believing it from a scientific perspective. But the issue is that's not what ancient Hebrew poetry's for. It's not for science.
If 100 people read one paragraph from the Bible, inevitably they come up with different interpretations. So faith-based politics will always be nothing more than a cult of personality every 4 years, subjecting the population to the whims of the next potential extremist ready to put the boot to neck of the public. In the end, what I believe is faith needs to stay personal, not a blanket over the country. Freedom can also be no religion. Politics is a vehicle for destruction or creation, just like political parties. The progressive mindset looks at the world and says, what can be changed to better society? A conservative mindset looks at the world and says, why change things that works? This is how it's always been. And another reason we have separation of church and state is free will, which I didn't hear being brought up. By the way, guys, tell me what you think about this whole perspective. Please give your opinion in the comments. And again, please
write them shits in my comment section. Fuck that shit.
Please don't forget to share this with at least one person so we can grow as community.
All right, yeah, we done with that one, y'all. We done with that one, man. That was a very interesting conversation. I think they all flawed. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I like to say, and don't be flawed. They say flawed right there, because I'm like, man, y'all arguments, both of their arguments on both sides, like they fall apart. The one's right on this one. I really think it was a 2-2 tie. I think it was a 2-2 tie when it came down to it. I think the conservative girls got two of the points, and I think the liberal girls got 2 of the points. But it's like it's still flawed though, man. It's still flawed, and that's why I don't think a lot of people. We got too many folks in this goddamn country that think just because they a goddamn Christian that they fucking supposed to be the goddamn say-so of how this country run. Like, bro, like, shut the fuck up, bro. The countries ain't built on fucking religion. This country wasn't built on no damn religion. The motherfucking founders of this motherfucker were spiritual. The motherfuckers, they ain't give a fuck about no goddamn Bible. Because guess what? The Bible told them not to enslave motherfuckers like that, and they did it anyways. So I'm like, come on now. Let's be real around here. Like, motherfucker don't give a fuck about none of that nonsense they talking about. But either way, though, we gonna move on. We gonna try to do some funnier stuff. We got to talk about these people that still have not figured out that Ben Palmer is running a fake ICE hotline. They still ain't figured it out, y'all. They still have not figured out this dude is not running a real ICE hotline, but they keep calling this motherfucker, bro. They keep calling the motherfucker trying to get people deported. And I'm trying to tell you, y'all white folks need to calm the fuck down. Jose gonna be over here on Friday to cut your grass, man. You trying to get that nigga deported on Thursday, your grass ain't gonna get cut. Like, God damn it. Y'all bullshitting, man. But either way, though, man, we better go to Ben Palmer, bro. He the comedian dude that set up the hotline, the fake ICE hotline. These white folks just keep calling in and just reporting anybody and everybody for any random reason. And that's the funniest part, because the reasoning is just wild. It's like, I can understand the motherfucker looked like he was illegal and did some shit, and then you fucking call. But you just saying the motherfucker Hispanic. You just calling the goddamn... Either way, fuck it. Yeah, we about to see it. And matter of fact, I can slow this down a little bit. Yeah, let me slow this down just a little bit. About right now. Yeah, that'll work. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump into this one, man, because this shit right here was funny. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was funny as fuck.
Just free learning.
Okay. And what was your supervisor's name?
His name was Brian as well. Yeah.
Mike.
Contact me. One of them that wanted every 7-Eleven store investigated.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Here you go.
I'm starting a new comedy show tour, and I need your help deciding which cities to perform in. If you go to benpalmerismoving.com, you can vote which cities you'd like me to tour. Just put your phone number in, and I'll know your exact location at all times. I had 2 individuals contact me. One of them that wanted every 7-Eleven store investigated, and another that wanted to deport his ex-wife.
What we could do is even sending a letter will suffice first that immigrants might be hired. So,
Yeah, absolutely. I do have a contact for the representatives at 7-Eleven. And I can absolutely have a letter submitted by the end of the day today, if not tomorrow. I'll send you over the letter that we submitted, and we'll go over it for our reports. Does that sound good?
Yep. And another thing with regard to 7-Eleven, they also know it. 7-Eleven,
now, y'all hear this shit right here, though. Now, this sounds like a motherfucking Indian dude calling the ICE hotline trying to get people deported from America. This sounds like an Indian dude, bro. Listen to this dude again, bro. I was tripping for a second. I was like, I know this motherfucker don't sound like, he sound like an immigrant. Hold on, listen to this dumb motherfucker again. He calling. That's crazy, bro. That's some real dirty ass down low shit.
Will suffice first that immigrants might be hired. So,
Yeah, absolutely. I do have a contact for the representatives at 7-Eleven. And I can absolutely have a letter.
That motherfucker sound like he's from Bangladesh
by the end of the day
shit.
today, if not tomorrow. I'll send you over the letter that we submitted, and we'll go over it for our reports. Does that sound good?
Yep. And another thing with regard to 7-Eleven, they also know it. 7-Eleven franchisor also knows.
Man, a poo mad is somebody that don't look like a poo is in that bitch at the 7-Eleven, bro. Because y'all know a poo is the motherfucking Indian dude off of The Simpsons and shit. Well, if y'all old enough to watch that shit. He sound like a poo. They were looking at the 7-Eleven. So that nigga, what the fuck made you? Either way.
That it is happening.
Yeah.
Because I know, why? Because they have the camera system. They are watching it.
They can see from the cameras. When they look in the cameras, they can tell by looking at the person working behind the counter that this is an illegal immigrant.
Yeah. Brother Rob, how are you?
Hi, how are you? So yeah, we reached out to 7-Eleven corporate, sent them a memo. They sent their reply back. Did you were you able to see that?
Yeah, I saw that. They said that don't stop hiring. They said no.
Yeah, they just said no. Just no.
It means that they won't stop, or it means that they don't hire one.
I think it means they're not gonna listen to us.
Rather, they should have written in a way that we appreciate your concern.
No, they don't seem concerned at all. As a matter of fact, I did just get send me another letter. I can share this with you.
We are not concerned at all.
Wow.
Yeah, we are not concerned at all.
That's what we were just talking about.
What is that?
It's almost like they're listening to our conversation.
No, we are not concerned at all. What does that mean?
It says exactly what you were saying. They don't seem concerned, and
anybody in his right mind will not send this kind of communication.
It seems like they've lost their minds.
Yeah, they seem like that. They not care.
They sent me something else.
They are just sending now, replying to you now, or what?
Yeah, they just now sent another one.
To Leo,
he fucking with this
buy
dude,
one, get
bro.
one snacks means maximum.
He fucking with that dude, man. I ain't gonna lie, that is a little funny though, man. Cause it's like an Indian dude calling to get somebody that work at the 7-Eleven deported. Like, bro, what the fuck wrong with you, bitch?
To any competitors of my branch, I would.
Damn it, man! I thought it was just one commercial. It's two of them, y'all. Yeah, we've been on here for a while.
Did you get that?
It says we have lost our minds.
Oh wow, yeah. Because 7-Eleven has lost their minds.
I got a number from Bill. His like it's for my wife.
Okay.
So my wife came here. She came here on spouse visa. I got issues with her, and she left me.
Okay, I guess we moving on to the next person that's trying to get his wife deported. The Indian guy in the beginning, like, bro, I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. How do you come to America and then try to get other people deported? Just because you probably came the legal way or whatever the hell, and you think you worked hard to get over here, and you just automatically you think you white now or some shit. They still see your dark ass skin, motherfucker. Like, bitch, you getting other people kicked out. Look, all you doing is. I don't understand these motherfuckers that be goddamn ass kissing these white folks, bro. Like, for real, like that's not necessary. Stop kissing their ass, bro. That's not necessary, bro. It's not. If everybody else in this country fuck with each other and didn't fucking kiss white people ass, you'll see how much everybody would go up. But y'all keep kissing their ass and keeping them in charge, bro. It's crazy, bro.
She filed a divorce, and I wanted to know if you can help me to file that fraud.
You want to get your wife deported?
I don't know if that could be possible or not.
So if it is possible, would you like?
And this is just a dude that sound like he don't speak great English trying to get his wife deported. It sound like Hispanic dude. Now we got a Hispanic dude, y'all, trying to get his wife deported, bro. They need it. They come in all shapes and sizes, bro. Shapes, sizes, colors, races, whatever the fuck you want. Look, all let them keep talking, man. That's crazy. This is wild. I didn't get to watch this shit, man. I didn't get to watch it, so I'm surprised. I'm gonna listen to it just like y'all listen to it. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up. My bad.
Just to go ahead and deport her?
Yes.
Let's say we do get her deported. Do you have a replacement wife in line?
I don't. I will get married again, but not anytime soon. Cause
Do you want us to wait till you have a new wife in line?
no, the thing is, if I wait for a new wife to get in line, I can't get a new wife in the line. When she left me for 1 month, I already sent it to immigration. I sent an email to immigration office. I don't think we are happy with each other. You just not use me.
And so now she's actually left you, and so now you're seeking a revenge deportation of her.
Yeah, she filed a restraining order against me after leaving my house. I do not have lawyer at this time, but I just had a Bill. Bill, he's the one who's helping with typing and doing paperwork together. And now I had a restraining order on me, and also she put a divorce. Next week she hired a lawyer and she put a divorce. Now divorce is done.
So she did complete the divorce?
She did complete the divorce, yes. I have a divorce certificate already from the court, and judge stamped it already.
And so you would like to, in return to her, complete the deport of her?
Yes.
Well, things are good. We talked to Singh.
I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker petty, but I don't know what the hell happened in their relationship, but it seemed like it's real petty. Like y'all divorced now. Like, bro, why you worrying about her, man? Move on, go about your business. She had to do something to him during that relationship, I would think, but I ain't gonna lie, bro, this is a little petty, bro. Like, look, bro, leave her alone, bro. Y'all divorced. She probably stole some money from you or something like that, or whatever the fuck. But like, man, you gotta hold that L, bro. Just gotta hold that L, bro. Jose, hold that L, bro. Trying to get the bitch deported and shit. Like, man, come on now. You ain't gotta do all that, bro. You probably got a mail order bride out of this bitch, man. Leave that hoe alone, bro. You look, you got played, bro. You gotta take that L. I ain't gonna lie though. Fuck that hoe. But either way though, man, go on find something better to do, Jose, man. Fuck, you wasting time and energy.
Okay, yeah, he called me. He's a good guy.
The Indian guy back. I think we got the Indian guy back, man. He just jumping through motherfuckers. I think we got the Indian guy back.
Was talking something I didn't understand. I said, man, regarding that, perhaps he can talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good guy, other than wanting to get his ex-wife deported. And
not deported, okay. He just wanted, I think.
No, yeah, he definitely.
Okay, they still talking about the wife. It's somebody different on the phone, y'all. I don't know who this person is he talked to right now, but I guess it's the person that was writing his letters for him. But he sounded like the first guy, kind of.
He said he wants to.
Yeah.
Get her deported. So when he said that, here's how I reacted. I kind of laughed, and here's what. Does that sound familiar?
Let's leave that, Okay, then what happened? That's not good.
Yeah. No, that was you. That was your laugh.
Okay. Yeah, if in any way I could help, let me know.
Yeah, that's the first guy.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it. You already had us contact all the 7-Elevens, and that was a big job for us. Yeah, just got off the phone with Bill, and he said to say hello. Yeah. So, do you guys know each other personally?
Yeah.
I'm highly confused.
So you never tried to deport each other, though, right?
No.
Okay, just ex-wives.
I'm highly confused what's going on right now, y'all. And when he just said y'all never tried to get each other deported. I gotta play that part again. I'm so confused right now, and that part just got me laughing. Y'all never tried to deport each other, have you? I don't know if that's what I've been listening to. I am so confused right now. I am not tracking what the fuck is going on right now. Because I thought he switched in between two different calls. But it's like the same two dudes. He keep talking to it. It seemed like they were talking about each other, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I'm gonna let him. Yeah, I gotta hear that again, bro. I'm about to cry. That shit's too funny. Y'all trying to deport each other.
Well, let's leave that, Okay, then what happened? That's not good.
Yeah. No, that was you. That was your laugh.
Okay. Yeah, if in any way I could help, let me know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. You already had us contact all the 7-Elevens, and that was a big job for us. Yeah. Just got off the phone with Bill, and he said to say hello. Yeah. So, do you guys know each other personally?
Yeah.
Okay. So you never tried to deport each other, though, right?
No.
Okay. Just ex-wives.
Right.
Right. Okay. Well, we're gonna see if we can go ahead and deport her, but just got to check into a few things first. Go ahead and don't contact her, and don't say anything to her. Don't report her to any other agencies, and we'll take it from here. You'll hear back from us in 6 to 12 months.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, 6 to 12 years, but we'll just go from there. Sound good?
6 to 12 months or 6 to 12 years?
It depends. Leaning towards years, could be months as well.
Okay. Is it gonna cost me, or it's just covered by the government?
Yeah, I would save up a little bit of money just in case we do end up deporting, because we will need some gas money from you.
Like how much? We are.
Let's see. Round trip, I'd say $600 to $1,200, something in that range. You just need to let that process happen without interfering. So we're just gonna have to ask that you make zero contact, and don't even let her know that you called us, any of that, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
But yeah, if we do end up deporting, we will need $600 to $1,200 from you.
$600 to $1,200 if you guys deport her, right?
Yeah, just for gas money. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And that's only.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but man, every time I hear somebody say gas money, I just automatically think that's a black fucking phrase, right? That's a black term. And gas money. And I know every other race says that shit, but it's just funny to hear a white dude say, man, we're gonna be about $600 to $1,200 gas money. I just think black folks. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm black, and that's usually who be asking me for goddamn. Well, I be having to ask them motherfuckers for gas money. I got a car.
If she get deported, and it could take 6 to 12 months, right?
Or years. Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
That's crazy though. Motherfucker trying to get his wife, his ex-wife deported. That is crazy, man. She could have did some fucked up shit.
And she was hired illegally by your ex-husband.
Right. The
All right, we got a new one.
is when they had an affair, and so we are going through a divorce.
Okay, so essentially, there was an affair with the illegal immigrant, and now that has transpired, deportation is ideal for you.
Deportation's ideal, period. She needs to be deported.
So you found out about the affair, and then subsequently found out that the affair was with an illegal immigrant.
Right.
And once that knowledge came to be, then you said, let's deport that bitch, essentially. Yeah. Well, this is honestly, it's a great, a lot of people,
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Hey, look, y'all. I'm sorry, man. That's funny as fuck. But I can definitely see this happening. Husband cheats on wife with a legal immigrant. Wife goes on a hunt to find out who this woman is, discovers that she's illegal, calls the hotline to get her deported. This This shit fucking funny, man. This white lady husband cheating on her with Maria. And goddamn Paul cheating with Maria, y'all. We gotta start over. We gotta hear this one again. I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta hear this again.
And let her know that you called us any of that. And
we'll take it. I went back.
All right.
And that's only is when they had an affair. And so we are going through a divorce.
Okay, so essentially there was an affair with the illegal immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
And now that has transpired, deportation is ideal for you.
Deportation's ideal, period. She needs to be deported.
So you found out about the affair and then subsequently found out that the affair was with an illegal immigrant.
Right.
And once that knowledge came to be, then you said, let's deport that bitch, essentially. Yeah. Well, this is like, honestly, it's a great, a lot of people, they have affairs and they deal with it in their own way. Getting somebody to deport.
No, I started calling immediately when I found it.
Is she working?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
So she's just doing promiscuous.
I have no idea if she's doing that either.
Oh, this is it's a little tricky one.
Well, how the hell would you know she fucked your husband if you don't know she's doing promiscuous stuff? What, she kissed him? That would still be considered promiscuous if you really come down to it. But either way though.
Because there's obviously romance involved.
It's not tricky at all. She's illegal. Doesn't make anything different.
Right. Yeah, I just don't want to get involved in anybody's personal life is all.
What do you care about people's personal information or personal business?
I want to focus on illegals.
Then focus on her because she's illegal.
Yeah, I would definitely take her information and maybe I can give her a call.
Okay.
Obviously, you want to remain anonymous.
I don't care.
Okay, so you don't mind if I tell her that you reported her, you want to get her kicked
Yeah,
out?
I don't care.
Unfortunately, it looks like we aren't able to carry out romantic deportations.
I don't know who you guys are, but the fact that she's illegal is enough. The romantic is irrelevant.
I contacted one person who wanted to deport the Mexican workers who drive dump trucks in his area.
I've even talked to the chief of police, and they do nothing about it. And I've even talked to the city manager.
Man, look. Right. That motherfucker don't sound like he talked to nobody with his good dumb looking. He sound dumb as fuck. This sound like a fat, bald, white bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, when I say bitch, I ain't talking about a woman. Just being honest with you, man. This motherfucker sound hillbilly as fuck.
Manager about it. I even reported it to Senator Ted Cruz.
And Ted Cruz did nothing.
No, they have done nothing.
Yeah, because Ted Cruz usually doesn't do anything anyway, and so that sounds consistent.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That motherfucker actually might be the city commissioner somewhere. He might be the city commissioner somewhere in some small town, Opelika, Alabama, or some shit like that, man. He might be running things around there with his good dumb ass.
Yeah.
And do we know for sure that they are not documented?
If you've gone through the schools in Texas,
he takes
English.
There are people that have moved to America after schooling in other countries or growing up in other countries.
Oh, I can see where this is going. Here we go.
Where do you think this is going?
Because nothing will get done. And I've called the ICE number directly, and you can't get through to it. And I've stayed on hold for over 45 minutes to an hour and never spoke to anyone. Well, most of them have like Mexican names on the side of their trucks, like Ramos, Munoz, all kinds of different Spanish names on the side of their truck.
I told him we'd look into it and called him back. Following a comprehensive.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, man. Then the last video we gonna cover, y'all, is gonna explain a lot of this shit, bruh. This shit right here funny, bruh. Ramos. No most. Say, nigga, what's wrong with you, bruh? And ain't nobody doing a damn thing. Are they bothering anybody? Like, come on, man. Can you say that? You just saying they existing. You're calling a line because they just exist. Not because they did a goddamn thing. Just them existing. Some sick ass motherfuckers. But yes, we will cover this in the last video, y'all.
And methodical review
Let's speed this
process.
shit up.
We did conduct a multi-phase evaluation of the matter. Actually, could you hang on just 1 second?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold here, just a second.
Right, he know he wrong as fuck for that. He got this racist ass white dude calling to deport some fucking Hispanics. This motherfucker put him on hold and put on his. Sir? Sorry, y'all. I didn't watch this shit, y'all. I didn't watch this. This motherfucker literally put this man on hold, bruh, and started playing mariachi music. Oh shit. Hold on, here we going back to it, y'all. Whew, hold on, let me read these comments real quick. Like, Alexis laughing. And motherfucker, I upset. I knew a Mexican ice worker. Yeah, ain't gonna lie, that is kind of crazy, bro. Be a Mexican ice worker. That's ooh wee. Either way, one more time, bro, because that shit. Ooh.
Actually, could you hang on just 1 second?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold here, just a second.
I'm sorry, that's
okay.
funny.
You there?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, we do pursue cases.
He see a goddamn thing, bro. He used to hear that Mexican music. He just don't like seeing Mexicans. He good with the music. He good with the tacos and all that shit, bro. He just don't want to see your ass. That's kind of how it is with black folks. Everybody love everything about black people, want to copy everything about black people, but as soon as the black person come around, oh my God, it's crazy, bro. These motherfuckers, they some funny-minded individuals.
And we are interested in obtaining more information on these situations for purposes and procedures. And just, hang on just 1 second. I gotta put you on hold here.
Motherfucker double down on the mariachi.
If you ever wanted to start your own clothing brand, but you didn't want to buy.
Man, you don't hear that shit.
Okay, you there?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So following that comprehensive review process of these individuals, the situation did not necessitate further engagement from our office. And so what we're going to go ahead and do about that is nothing.
I had one person call and want to get their friend's nanny deported.
This is anonymous though, right?
He called they wanted to do what? Hold up, man. Hold up. They want to do what?
In that comprehensive review process of these individuals, the situation did not necessitate further engagement from our office. And so what we're going to go ahead and do about that is nothing.
I had one person call and want to get their friend's nanny deported.
This is not.
It be the closest people to you, y'all. Y'all, let's say you a brand new couple, you a brand new like family, you know, husband, wife, and y'all having a baby. Y'all had a baby and shit, and y'all hired Maria to come over here and take care of your baby while you go to work, while he go to work, and you know, you doing whatever the fuck, you know, maybe going to work, hopefully. And your friend, your best friend, called these motherfuckers trying to get your nanny deported. Ain't that about a big? It be the close motherfuckers to you. That's some hoe ass shit. That's some hoe ass shit right there, bro. That's some hoe ass shit. I think you don't get my nanny deported. It's like, what the fuck? You must don't like me. This motherfucker can't hear arriba. He playing that music for him. But either way, though, she's trying to get her best friend nanny deported. Okay.
Anonymous though, right?
Oh, yes. If you'd like it to be anonymous, that's totally fine.
It's a gal from Colombia. She is here illegally. She's working as a nanny. She works for a husband and wife. I don't like the entitlement anymore. They just think they're entitled to harbor these people and let them be here illegally, and they think it's funny.
The
whole family thinks it's great.
Just wanted to ask, as far as you said you did want to stay anonymous. Is that correct?
Yes, please.
On a scale of 1 to 7, how anonymous would you like to remain? So would you agree that it's strongly? You want to be strongly anonymous, somewhat anonymous?
No, I want to remain 100% anonymous.
Okay, 100. We don't have a 100% option. So.
Well, scale of 1 to 7, I've never heard of either. But.
Yeah, it's just the system here and the way they do things. It's a little out of my control. I got to talk to my supervisor about it. But yeah, so okay, so I'll go ahead and put strongly. You want to be strongly anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as quality goes, we have very poor, poor, fair, good, very good, and excellent.
As far as quality of what?
Your anonymity.
It better be excellent.
Okay, we'll put that down. Okay, are they nice people?
They are nice.
But they're nice people, and so now they won't have anyone taking care of their kids.
They would still have someone to take care of the kids. I wouldn't do this if they didn't have anybody to take care of the kids.
Okay, so they have like a backup au pair?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
A hating ass friend. I'm trying to tell you, be the people that's closest to you, man. This lady say they nice people. She be all up in their face, but she trying to get their nanny deported because she think they a little too, they feeling themselves too much. She probably mad at the motherfucker goddamn them, probably bought some nice shit, got some nice shit, whatever the fuck. She jealous. And now she want to get their goddamn nanny deported. Like, this bitch right here crazy.
And a grandma who is very involved.
Yeah, we did look into her and found out that she is a legal citizen. She does have those papers. Yeah. However,
that's fantastic.
Yeah. The grandmother, we noticed there was some discrepancies, some disturbing information on her paperwork that's not related to deportation. Just as far as information goes, there's only so much I can disclose. But everyone else is fine. I keep an eye on
You
grandma.
can't give me anything on.
Well,
I might be able to help you, but I got to know which one that you're looking at.
yeah, it's more of just it's more like an STD thing. But that's here.
Wait, did you say STD?
Did you say STD?
No, I said, did you say S like Sam?
Oh, no. FTD. Yeah, no, grandma doesn't have any, she doesn't have herpes or anything like that. Just, yeah. No, it's just one of the things we have to say over here.
What is an F? You're saying F like Frank TD?
Yeah, just a functional.
What is that?
Functional transaction disclosure is something that we found that we aren't able to just let you know. Okay, but yeah, everyone's good on over there, and we appreciate you reaching out and having us check for us. But
That's
yeah,
a dirty
thanks
bitch.
so much for everything.
That's a dirty bitch.
Yeah, just
Okay,
wanted
and
to.
so legitimate too. I'm sorry. Is legitimate student on her student visa?
Yeah, everyone's all yeah. Mm-hmm.
That just makes my heart so good.
I had one person who wanted to report the Hispanics at the
That bitch say that makes her heart so good. Ho, you was trying to get some people kicked out of the country, bro. You ain't happy about that shit.
local food pantry, and also the Hispanics working at the chicken plant.
But they trade their kids to the people back in line so they get more food.
Have you tried talking to the people that run the food pantry?
Yeah, they've been told by management not to say anything because they need food too. You know, it's one of those deals, and it's frustrating as hell.
Yeah. So you say that they're non-deserving?
Very. Well, the thing is, but they're illegal. They don't speak English.
So do we want them getting less food, or do we want them just to get deported?
Deport them.
Let's say we deport, half of the staff at the chicken plant, and is there something that can be put in place there?
I'm going to be real blunt. White folks don't clean chicken.
You said they don't clean chicken?
No, white people.
Oh shit. That motherfucker said, let me be blunt, nigga. Why you don't clean? She said that shit so aggressively. Why was that so aggressive? Oh, fuck no. I'm sorry.
Half of the staff at the chicken plant, and is there something that can be put in place there?
I'm going to be real blunt. White folks don't clean chicken.
You said they don't clean chicken?
No, white people don't. It's a nasty job. Chicken plants are notorious for illegal aliens. They work cheaper. They work long hours. They'll pull a double shift. It's just nasty work. And I was born and raised on a ranch in Wyoming. My mom and dad used to order in 500 chickens every year.
So you were cleaning the chickens?
Oh, yeah, but not in a plant.
Okay, so white people don't clean chickens in plants?
You got it.
Just at their own houses?
Right. And then they go upstairs. They're allowed to take free showers. They're allowed to take their kids up there to get baby formula and diapers. And I just have a problem with it. I pay taxes. I'm upset.
They're cleaning their bodies.
Yes.
We don't want them to smell good.
I know.
We want them to keep being unclean.
We do?
We do?
I guess we do. Who's paying for the water? Who's paying for the electricity? It's not them. That kind of says black people don't apply. Brown people can apply, but only if you're not Spanish. Follow me? Well, you could put down there, English-speaking U.S. citizens only need to apply.
In parentheses, we can put white people, because that's really what we're going for.
Well, and again, whether it be milk chocolate, white chocolate, or dark chocolate.
It's a chicken plant, though. We're not talking dairy.
I'll tell you what, they make a lot of money.
The dairy
They
cows?
get paid well. Yeah, they get paid well. And I'm not a discriminatory person. I really am not. I mean, good grief. We used to live in the Virgin Islands, and my best friend's black, and I don't have a problem.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. This sounds like a young white racist woman. a young white racist woman. And she ain't holding nothing back. She's shooting, y'all. She's shooting. On some real ass shit, she's shooting.
Every 6 months, 2 times a year.
Just sent you this new ad here that they put together.
Yeah.
It says chicken cleaners wanted.
Ooh, white people with black friends and must have experience in the Virgin Islands?
Oh, I wonder what they're referring to.
I don't know, but the white people with black friends, I'm not happy with this white people with black friends.
Is that not something that you think belongs on there?
No, I don't. I think that again, it's discriminatory. You know, there's a lot of people that are yellow or red, you know, around here, but I don't like that first one. And I don't know why they must have experience in the Virgin Islands. I have no idea what that meant.
Yeah, it's strange because you have that house in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, that we're selling. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that white people with black friends or the Virgin Islands. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, those the first bullet and the last bullet, I'm not a fan of. The other ones I think are great. The showers
available.
It's deserved. Showers available. It's deserved.
Right. Yeah. Some people won't deserve it.
Okay. Venison provided to milk drinkers. And well, okay, they would never hire me because I have a glass of wine at night. I still think it sounds very negative, but that's my input.
What does it say?
Okay.
Hey, but look, y'all think about it. These are the things that she said. He just put it on the thing and sent it back to her, and she don't like it. She don't like the words that came out of her own motherfucking mouth. It's amazing how that shit works. But either way, though, Leah, let's finish this bitch up.
Okay, it says no white people with black friends. Talk about discriminatory.
Okay.
And it says no Hispanics trading kids or feeding their children. That doesn't belong in the chicken plant. That's only at the food banks. Must gargle milk in the Virgin Islands and mandatory group showers. This ad is sponsored by absolutely not. Why would I want my name? All I did was call to report illegal aliens, and I'm not going to have my name on it. No way.
Because they were saying that they started putting these up over town.
Not a chance. No, I do not give my permission for them to use my name, and I think this ad that they just came out with is worse than the first one.
Your name is on it because these are some of the ideas that you had. Well, not the group showers. The group showers was a side.
No, so you take my name off of that and don't call me again. I will not be a party to this. All I did was say, get the illegals out of here because they're taking my tax dollars and everything else. I am not going to be the spokesperson for the chicken plant. Take my name off. Never call me again, ever. Never. This is not why I called.
Is it the group showers? Is that what's the issue?
I am done with this. You have misconstrued it. All I'm saying is there's illegal aliens that are taking benefits from other people. I am not going to be the sponsor of an ad about white people, black people, or showers. Don't ever put my name on anything. Ever. I can't believe you did this. I'll never help again.
Her freaking out right now. She probably freaked out for like the next probably month. She probably might still be freaking out right now. Ain't no telling. She could still be freaking out right now. Because when did this shit come out, man? How long ago was this video? This shit was a month ago. She might still be freaking out about that shit, man. She might still be freaking out about that. It's amazing. And motherfuckers try to play it off like they doing a good deed or something. Trying to get people kicked out of the goddamn country, man. I just don't understand why. Like, I'm not a sick ass individual like that. I'm not an evil ass motherfucker like that. So I really don't understand how some people get like that. And they like for not gonna talk about that right now. But either way though, we about to go into the last video for the night, man. XO got some good shit for you. And it's gonna explain a lot of the shit that or at least ask more questions more in depth about the shit we kind of been observing throughout these last two videos. So, you know, either way, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get this man up full screen, man. Go and check this man out, man. Give him a round of applause. XO, man, he be putting that, look, it is what it is. Y'all see.
Why is it that racist white people can't just leave us alone? I'm not even talking about the obvious stuff either. I'm talking about the constant watching, commenting, always in our business. Like, why are you this focused on us? Because if you really pay attention, it's the same thing every time. It starts with watching, and you can feel it. Not normal attention either. I'm talking about studying you. You post, here they come. You speak, here they come. You mind your business, and somehow they're still there. Now watch how this plays out.
Do you have a reason to be over here?
Yeah, I walk the dog.
Yeah, so go walk your dog and leave me alone. Have a good day.
But we don't like any strangers coming through here for insurance reasons.
Lady, if you don't get away from me.
Yeah, okay.
I got a job interview. Mind your business. You don't know me.
You have a job interview.
Yeah, I do. So go on about your day. You still here? Fuck you shaking your head at me for? Bye. I don't give a fuck what you like, lady. Get away from me.
motherfucker. Get out of here.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. You can do it now? Yeah. Take a shot, motherfucker.
Hey, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm a fucking citizen, you fat shithead. You're a nigga. I said it. You're a fucking nigga.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Okay. What are you gonna do? It's free speech. You fat ugly shithead.
Sorry.
A grown man acting like a child. These interactions are more common than people think. If you're confident, now you're doing too much. If you're just chill, now something's off. If you're quiet, now you're suspicious. And the moment you start doing good, now they're watching even harder. So it doesn't even matter how you move. They're gonna find something to pick at. That's not normal.
We had this dude pull up mid-video and talk shit for 2 hours trying to provoke us.
Y'all are babies at daycare and I just put on music for you. How's that feel? This is copyrighted music, by the way. You can't load it up on YouTube. Can we play some Kendricks? You feel at home?
And the less we said, the more he got mad.
You know I'm gonna stay till 6 a.m. Y'all think whatever you're doing is gonna work, but we sitting here and it's not.
And when he couldn't get at us, he started getting at people who supported us.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I like to hang out.
Like with a noose?
You could have done
I'm so glad he didn't react. He kept going like he didn't even exist. And it never stops at watching. They always got something to say, but they don't say it straight. They always say something like, oh, I'm just trying to help. No, we're not stupid. You're not helping. You're just inserting yourself. If it was really about helping, they would do it with everybody, but they don't. It's selective. And it usually happens when nobody asks for your input in the first place.
You say, man? What'd you say?
How long have I been here? No, I said, how long have I been here? So do you think I need you checking up on my minutes? I'm grown. I know how to count.
Real quick, if you like the channel and
look, I'm be honest with y'all, man. Like for a lot of folks that sit around here and that like they don't know what the fuck people be talking. I literally had to experience this shit, and I've been experiencing a lot. Going back to my hometown, like where I grew up at, well, at least where I graduated high school from, bro. You see that shit all the time. I done had motherfuckers come at me. I literally almost had to smack the shit out of this white dude at the goddamn gas station over goddamn a cigarette that wasn't in my hand. Like I'm literally trying to tell you, like, bro, this shit be happening, bro. Motherfuckers feel bold now. They feel very bold now that they got Trump in office. They come out the woodworks, and that's why I say I'm like Santa Claus. I'm making a list, and I'm gonna check that bitch twice. I'm gonna make sure I got everybody's name on here, cause I remember y'all motherfuckers when y'all try to turn around and act like y'all wasn't for this bullshit, and y'all ain't that type of person. But like, nah, no bullshit, man. Fucking there's a lot of folks that be on that type of time, man. We got a lot of people out here on that type of time.
this isn't just opinions. It's control. Some people don't like when they can't control how you come off, when you don't fit their image, when you don't shrink yourself. It bothers them, so they try to correct you. Tone it down, act different. Say it like this instead. They want you to be who they're comfortable with, not who you actually are. And when you don't, now you got an attitude or you're doing too much. Other people can mess up or say the wrong thing and it's whatever. But with us, everything gets remembered. We don't get the benefit of the doubt like other races. Everything negative is a reflection of the entire community. Notice how fast they assume the worst, how little room you get to just be normal.
They have my number and they have my.
All right, I'm gonna hold up on that real quick, like y'all, because we got somebody in the building, man. We got Uncanny up in here, man. What the fuck?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. You sound good. What's going on?
Oh, finally got some headphones that can hear me very well.
Sound better, man. It ain't all staticky and shit, so that's a plus.
I know, man. I had to get some new headphones. Anyway, what's up, Jay?
Man, man. What's your thoughts on the video, man? Stay on topic, man. Come on. We ain't got much time. What you got?
How much time we got?
We ain't got a lot. We ain't got a lot.
Why you always messing up my flavors? Damn.
I got to. You come in with that bullshit.
Come on, man. I actually had something to say tonight.
I'm ready, man. Go on, hit it. Give it to me.
All right. So have you heard of this guy? What's his name? He a white boy. He got a mustache. He be going around calling people, black people, the N-word.
Yeah, you talking about Chud?
Yeah, him. Yeah, Chud. I was gonna call him Bob the Builder.
He wish he was Bob the Builder. He had some money in his pocket.
Yeah.
What about him?
No, I was just saying, like, that's what he reminded me of, the video when the guy was up there and he was trying to, like, antagonize them innocent. Don't make me laugh. You make me laugh.
It must have been a long day, man. It had to have been a long day today.
Antagonize those sweet black kids, man. What's his problem? You know what I mean? Anyway, that's I was watching a lot of the videos, and I just noticed that I don't know, man. Like it's kind of like what happened to me. I was at Tampa Airport. We went to go watch BTS. I don't know if you know who that is.
No, I don't know what that is.
That's K-pop, man.
Oh yeah, I don't fuck with that. You know, I don't fuck. Yeah,
Dynamite.
I don't fuck with none of that shit. But either way, keep going. I'm listening.
And so I'm trying to give this man my passport. He gonna tell me the date on the passport is wrong. Mind you, I had this passport since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna give me
it shouldn't be expired. Yeah.
He said the birthday was wrong. That was his excuse. He gives me a paper, and literally when he gives me the paper, it's all in Spanish. I done talked to the man in English. So I was like, let me just go back in line. So I go to another TSA agent and I say, here's my ID from Ohio. He's like, oh, we can't take this. I was like, okay, well, here's my passport. And he just looks, right? And the guy's like, yeah, man, he got the wrong birthday. But I'm like, it's my passport. He clicks it and all of a sudden it goes green. So he was about to make me wait an hour or whatever to go back to TSA to talk to them. For what?
Just to fuck with you.
Yeah, that's stupid. Anyways.
The motherfucker take pride in that shit. Look, I want to keep watching some of these videos, man, because the sad part is you see one that reminds you of something, say something to me. Because this is bullshit that goes on the regular in America, and people be acting like they don't see this shit. It's plain as day. Check this out.
Oh, well, we don't have your phone. I just stuck it right here. You walk right behind me. How about you type it in? You type it in.
Oh, they stole that phone, y'all. Let's find out where that phone at.
What are you doing?
It look like them motherfuckers in Hot Topic. That's what it look like. They in Hot Topic. Oh, her phone was in a. Hold on. No. Her phone was in a purse.
Is it in your purse, man? I'm sorry. Really? I am sorry.
Bitch. All right, he walked into his apartment. What's going on? What we got? We got a Ring camera. You a weird bitch. You a weird bitch.
You start catching yourself second guessing small things.
Hold up, man. Hold up. What the fuck? Let's watch that again. So he walking into his apartment and she coming around the corner.
I'm so sorry. Really? I am sorry.
That's a weird bitch. Somebody need to watch her. You walk inside your fucking apartment and then this bitch come right to your door after she walked by to what you listening for, bitch? That's a weird bitch right there.
You start catching yourself second guessing small things. Not even big stuff either. Just regular moments. Not because you're unsure, but because you know how quick things get flipped. And it's not even about what you do. It's about how quickly things get turned into something that is not. When you call that type of behavior out, that's when they hit you with the, I'm not racist, or it's not that deep, but it is, because it keeps happening. And instead of owning it, they flip it. Now you're the problem. Now you're the one that's making it about race.
White people come first, understand that. Then the minorities come. Okay?
Oh, the minorities.
On that, yeah.
Oh, the minorities.
Yeah, the minority.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not a racist.
No, I'm not a racist.
You're not a racist.
No, I'm not.
So not only are they in our business.
Said the white people come first and then the rest of the minorities. Okay. Okay.
Business, but they're also trying to control how you respond to it. This part is obvious. They love black culture. Music, slang, all of it. They'll steal it and then profit from it. They'll even build whole personalities off of it. But when actual black people show up, now they want you to tone it down. You know, respectability politics. So they want what we create and access to the black dollar, but they don't actually respect us. And that should already tell you what it is. And this is the part that's weird. They stay in black people's business, but never check their own. Not analyzing their own people. Not correcting their own behavior. They ignore the crisis in their community, but somehow find time to watch us.
A former assistant district attorney is found guilty for possessing child. Kevin Etherington served as the assistant district attorney for Payne and Logan counties for 8 years. State investigators.
And it's crazy that you can't show these things on YouTube or say those words on YouTube. But these are people that actually did that shit. But it's good that most people can understand what's implied. But like, come on, man. These motherfuckers out here touching kids, bro. Come on now.
Investigators found 153 sexually explicit photos of young girls on
his devices. They worry about Day-Day, though. What Day-Day doing, though?
Their community is declining in numbers, but they're still fixated on us, commenting on everything. Like everything we do needs to be approved by them first. That's not concern. That's obsession.
Does she own the park?
Okay, that's fine. You didn't charge anybody. That's fine. But I don't charge anybody.
Hold on, let me see what this shit say. It say white woman threatens to call authorities on black women for exercising in a public park. Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, they for my stuff that they're using. That's what they're paying for. So mind your goddamn business. Take your ass home. I mean, do you want me to call all you guys? You need to show respect, ma'am. I work for the team. This is not your property.
Bitch, you rolled up on some black women working out in the park and you literally threatened to call the police. Like, come on now. Like, y'all, come on now. Like, y'all know that's some bullshit, man. Like, come on.
For change. Before eating food in a public space.
Sorry?
I'm eating food in a public space.
Eating food.
I'm eating.
What will you pod?
Taking a video of me eating food in a public space.
Okay, because we've had a lot of stuff going on in the street.
Okay.
You ain't had nothing going on in that bitch. Like, and that be the crazy shit is like motherfuckers always say how, well, they advocate for getting certain laws passed against different groups of people because, you know, they fear a certain type of way. They fear this and fear that. But you'll walk right up on a motherfucker that you claim is doing something nefarious. You're just going to walk right up on him. Just going to walk right up on this motherfucker. But you so terrified of these people. But you just nosy and trying to run shit. You need to go mind your business. You need to go find some business.
It worries me when we see people with cameras in.
This
ain't got no business.
It's a different time, same behavior. Black people have always been watched, corrected, and monitored. The method changed, but the mindset didn't. That's why this feels so familiar, because it is. If you really break it down, a lot of this comes from wanting control. They want you to act a certain way, speak a certain way, stay in a certain lane. And when you don't, that's when the problems start. That's when the watching gets heavier, because you're not playing the role that they expected. It's simple. Leave black people alone. Stop watching everything we do. Stop commenting on everything we do. Stop trying to control everything we do, because a lot of this wouldn't even happen if certain people just minded their business. I've said it before. There's two types.
Yeah, I hear what I say all the time, man. Motherfuckers ain't got no business. They need to mind their motherfucking business. Go get you some business. Go get you some business, man.
Types of white people. There's white people, and then there's people that just so happen to be white. If you're cool with us, I don't have a problem with you. But if you hate black people, I hate you too. And if this makes you uncomfortable, good. If it doesn't apply, you wouldn't care. But if it does, then you're probably seeing yourself in it. Have a good day.
Man, that motherfucker killed him with Charlie Kirk at the end.
So,
Charlie,
question.
Go ahead. Hit me with it.
If you remember when the eclipse a couple years back, there was like a trend going around saying that y'all were gonna get powers.
Talking about black people?
Yeah.
Black people are gonna get powers.
Yeah, when the eclipse.
I didn't hear that. But tell me more. Tell me more.
So it was a trend. It was like even RDC World made a skit about it. They were gonna get powers. But so I was having a conversation with somebody, and I'm gonna derail the conversation for a little bit. But
you got a lot of time now. Just gonna let you know.
I'm just saying. I'm asking you if you had got
5 minutes. Yeah, we got 5 minutes. If you had got derailing the conversation,
you got powers. What powers would it be?
Teleportation.
Okay, I would if I was the lucky ones to get the powers on the eclipse, and it was the Superman powers. The strong.
You just want to be Superman. Yeah, you just want to fly, have laser beam eyes and shit.
No, it's just that Superman is the strongest superhero. So let's say I get the powers of Superman.
If you say Superman's strongest, I can name about 3 people that can whoop Superman ass.
Okay, so who are those 3 superheroes?
Hey, I'm just gonna give you one. Okay. One Punch Man, Saitama. He'll beat the shit out of Superman. He could beat the dog shit out of Superman.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Thank you. But keep going. I'm listening to
the rest. I don't have enough time to argue with you about Saitama.
You can't argue that. Saitama cannot be beat.
He can't even whoop Yamcha from fucking Dragon Ball Z, man.
No. One Punch Man, Saitama, he will whoop the shit out of Superman.
He couldn't even whoop Tien or Yamcha from Dragon Ball Z.
What? That's crazy that you think that.
Man, One Punch Man is weak. Anyways,
you ain't like we talking about like some Ichigo off of Bleach or some shit like this. Nigga is a Saitama, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? This man, he put a what?
I can never make my point. Anyways, if I got the Superman powers, right? I wouldn't be up in people's business. But the one thing I would do is up for Epstein Island. And it's up for all the traffickers. I don't know how to say it. What is the YouTube correction for that?
Oh, the pedophiles?
Oh my God, you said it. I was PDFs and the traffickers. What he wrote? I can't read. It's too small on my screen.
Motherfucker said Dark Side stronger than Superman.
Yeah, but
Dark Side on there.
But we're saying if there's no dark side, like if you Superman powers, if it was up to me, everybody.
If you say you taking Superman powers, then I could just say I'm taking dark side powers.
I wouldn't care. I'm talking about.
I would still win though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would take Saitama's powers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd take his powers.
But if you take Saitama's powers, I guess you would live the world. But if I had Superman powers, it's up for Epstein Island, is what I'm saying. It's up for all the people. Cool. It's up for all the people that kidnap people. It's up for
but
them.
you know why my first answer actually sounds better now than yours, because like I said, teleportation. Like think about this: as long as you know where they at, and that's the only restriction of your powers. Like knowing, like if you could connect the people or connect the exact locations, and you could teleport. Like, bro, you knew where these motherfuckers was at. You just boop in, take them motherfuckers out, and then get the fuck up out of there and go live your life like regular, like nothing happened. Now you gonna come in there like Superman, lasering everybody. Now you gonna have the world gonna be looking like we gotta figure out a way to kill this motherfucker. I take teleportation.
I also came up with a plan too, like because Superman is superhero. So if I would never tell them what's my weaknesses, what I can't see through. I'll never tell them.
But they still gonna be gunning for you though. They still gonna be gunning for you, regardless of whether you talking to them bitches or not. You already know how that shit go, man. The government, they gonna see that shit like, oh hell no, and you gonna have a team late at night in a room, no windows, scheming up. How can we let's try this shit on him? They gonna be hunting your ass. They gonna be hunting you.
That was my next thing I said. If I get a wind of it, they're
you wouldn't get wind of it.
They're deleted.
You should already know. You should already know.
I'm saying, but
every whole federal government because you wanted to delete some Epstein people.
Yep.
Well, you might want to try to be king then.
I don't want to be king, man. I kind of want to be like Thanos at the end of the movie. Like I just want to go off into like a peaceful place. I don't want to rule the world, man.
Hey, but you just want to fuck it up even more, huh?
But I don't want them evil motherfuckers because they got away with it.
But you gotta take that role though. You gotta take that role of responsibility. Like you gonna tear that shit down, you better have a plan to goddamn build it back up. You can't just goddamn tear it down and ride off. Like nah, bro. You gotta you can come back.
Yeah, but am I really destroying the world by destroying a bunch of PDF files? I think the world was so.
No, I'm saying like you got to think about the trickle down effects of it. You gonna go out there and murk these people with your Superman power, so they gonna see who the fuck you is. Then the federal government's gonna start hunting you down because you about to go take out some rich, powerful people that give a lot of these people money. So the federal government is definitely gonna have an interest in trying to murk your ass. So then they're gonna start looking at you, and then once you catch wind of it, like you say, you got to go murk their ass. Because once you take all them bitches out, nigga, who's running the goddamn country? You gonna have to fucking goddamn have a plan.
You're right. I should wear a mask.
Like if you could teleport, yeah, you wear a mask. You wear a mask. They're gonna track your ass. You know they can watch your ass from space. So I'm like, nigga, I don't know where the fuck the mask gonna work for you, but eventually you gotta take that hoe off.
So you're saying I should destroy all the satellites? I got you.
And I say, man, your best job would be goddamn a teleporter. You goddamn just poof, they inside the buildings. Real quick, like poof, right back the fuck out. Look, I was right here. Well, he disappeared for 2 seconds on the camera. It's like, bitch, the camera fucking up. Like, look, that's a better excuse than. Nah, it wasn't me flying in with them yellow shorts, even though y'all got my yellow shorts I flew in on. It's like, I don't know, but I wouldn't take no Superman power.
But I'm just saying, like, just it's up for them. That's all I was saying. And maybe some people, some other people, but I can't,
There's a lot of people that need to go ahead and stop breathing. I ain't gonna hold you on that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people out there that need to stop breathing.
And then I would chill. I would just be chilling.
You got to pick an island though. You can't be going to the goddamn. You can't be. Thanos went to like a mountain range with a farm.
Well, I heard Epstein Island is empty. So
this was stupid as hell. I gotta walk off on that one, man. Oh Lord, I'll be right back, y'all. I can't go see nothing crazy. I don't know why my goddamn dog just lays in the middle of the goddamn floor. And bitch see I'm walking down the hallway and will not fucking move out the way. I'm gonna kick this bitch in his mouth on some real ass shit. I don't know what the fuck he think going on around here. But
yeah, well, I honestly agree with you. I think that I don't know, man. I think this Gen Z, the Gen Zers and the Gen A's and whatever B's gonna be, Bravo, maybe Gen Bravo. I don't know what they call each other, but I think everything's gonna start changing a little bit. I won't say to the max, like I wish, we're not gonna be, like We Are the World, like Michael Jackson.
Man, bro, we got fucked up people in our goddamn fucking our generation that's already on the track to goddamn be the next motherfuckers in line. You already know it.
I think times are changing though.
Times are changing a little bit just because we got technology, but we still got the same motherfuckers that's about to be right back. Like think about it. Look who they got. The Democrats is like what, Gavin Newsom, and I guess the Republicans claiming they want fucking JD Vance, but they gonna throw a whole bunch of motherfuckers at it. They're all gonna be around the same age range. It's like cycle. It's just gonna be another. It's just gonna be. It is a cycle, man. It's just gonna be the next motherfucker in line and shit. Like unless I decide to run for president, shit. You vote for me if I ran for president?
Yeah. You won't win though.
I probably win because I don't know how to talk like Obama. But I am a likable person though.
And even if you do, and you should have me as the vice president. Because I mean, come on, think about it.
At this point, I can have whoever the fuck I want up in that motherfucker. Because obviously Trump don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Even though I'm not American, and you should have me as vice president. I don't give a fuck
about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck at all. Look who we got in the building. We got Hop up in the bitch. Ain't seen this nigga 17 years in a month. But yeah, look. We can make something shake.
You should have me as vice president though. Because if they delete you, I'll just open the borders for all the
Nah, okay, you couldn't be my vice president. You couldn't be my vice. I ain't gonna lie though, if I gave the vice president to somebody, I would probably give it to Op.
But
yeah, I already know.
Oh,
yeah, he'll keep the mission going. He'll keep the mission going. Uncanny want to be the vice president, man. You can be the department of goddamn who deal with immigration. Over the department that deal with immigration.
But if they delete you and I become president, I can just open the borders.
That's it.
And just welcome everybody and just
look, I guess you're gonna have to be planning for me and I both get knocked the fuck out. And a couple other people.
But that would protect you, because if I say that out loud, if I go in front of the news and go, if you delete Jay, the borders are open the minute I become president. I'm just like,
well, they might knock your ass off first, then come knock me off afterwards.
You got a good point.
Well, we got Op in the middle, man. Op, what's the word, man? I can't with these goddamn crazy theories and shit. Pick Superman, nigga. It's like time to knock that motherfucker through the moon. But what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts on the video?
I just came up just to see if the internet gonna work. I told my shit been acting weird, so I just came up to see if it's gonna work.
Well, shit working right now.
Yeah, I was freezing for a second at one point.
It probably had to like build up. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of folks' phones been acting funny. I ain't gonna lie. My phone been acting funny a little bit too lately. And I got one of them little folding bitches. I don't know what the fuck. Everybody been telling me their phone been fucking up a little bit, so That shit wild.
It's
Y'all, we
fun.
got like fucking we got like 10 minutes. So y'all get off what y'all got to get off.
Pause. Yeah, that ice video shit was funny as hell, man. That shit had me fucking rolling. Especially when he put the one country white boy on hold and he started playing that mariachi music. That shit was hilarious.
That shit had me roll. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was over here crying a little bit because that shit. I'm gonna have to clip that. I'm gonna clip that one. He didn't
That
even
shit.
act like he was disturbed or nothing. Like
Yeah, he
that
ain't
was
saying that. I
me.
would have said something.
Yeah, I could have sworn he would have said some shit, man. It's like, come on now, say something about
Yeah,
that.
I thought he was
It's
gonna
like,
be like, he up here playing this fucking burrito music. He didn't say shit. He probably was jugging on his side. He know
he
you like
probably
that
was
shit.
jigging too. Yeah, he know he do. Yeah, that motherfucker. Look, you tell he been in a so-called authentic Mexican restaurant. They be bumping that shit. Them motherfuckers know they be up in there. They like with a goddamn what's the shit they give you? The nacho, not the nachos, but they give you goddamn the chips and salsa when you get in there. Them motherfuckers be loving that shit.
Yeah, but see that just goes to show you, even with the people that were immigrants as well, calling on other people. Like that
Yep.
shows you the mindset, like what we be talking about when they say, "Oh, the DMV area got a lot of black politicians on there." And we be like, "No, all skin folk ain't kin folk." They be like, "That I don't
Mm-hmm.
get it." And it's like, "No, you see it with videos like this is proof when people take that mindset for like a lot of the Hispanics that take that mindset that if I'm MAGA, I'll be safe." And then
Yep.
I see a video where dude, I think you posted it, Jay, where the dude was up there trying to get his citizenship. He had on MAGA hat, shirt, and everything, and a sports jacket, the suit coat. And it was MAGA people right across the street, like, no, get his ass out of here too. I'm just like, damn.
You gotta go. You gotta go, buddy. You ain't
Some
gotta go home. You just
backstabbing
gotta
and
get the
that
fuck out of
shit.
here. They're like, motherfucker need to tell them like, and I wanted to play that video of that white lady, but then Kay came up here talking and shit. But it was a white lady that literally broke it down, and she tell you like, I'm not on that side, but I tell you, I know my community, and it's like, bitch, we will never accept you. And
Nope.
these motherfuckers don't get it, bro. They just don't get it. Like, bro, your best bet is to be loyal to what the fuck group you was born to, bro, and try to build that bitch up and make it strong, powerful. Cause like trying to run over to somebody else, like, bro, you just gonna get used up, used and abused and thrown back. Look, Stacey Dash. Ain't that her name, Stacey Dash?
Yeah.
Nobody in the black community fuck with that hoe.
Oh, I smashed Stacey Dash. Don't get it wrong,
I mean, I
twisted
know.
now. I
Look,
still
I ain't gonna
smash her.
look. We ain't know. I'm talking about fucking with her. With like fucking with that bitch. Like, yeah, we'll fuck that bitch, but I'm talking about fucking with the bitch.
Like y'all was just talking about, I have to put on a mask when I leave our house, though.
You ain't see me coming, man. No pictures. No pictures. Wait, we can't do that. But nah,
Just bust
fucking
in the face. Just go ahead and bust in the face and leave.
that shit be bad. Like, but a lot of people don't be getting that shit. But yeah, it was very revealing to hear that. Because honestly, I thought the back end of that shit was just gonna be just white folks. To hear the Indian guy and then to hear the Hispanic guy, I'm like, damn, bro. Like that's but the fucked up shit is we got it in our community too. That's the sad part about it. But we've been calling this shit out and speaking against this shit for a hot minute. Like, bro, we don't need this type of shit. But man, we ain't got that long on here. Man, go on do the announcement, man. Go on tell the people what we did, man. Go on let them know. We got an achievement, right?
For the show?
Yeah, for the network, man. Tell them what we did, man. Let them know.
Yeah, finally they start shadow banning us and hating on us and let us finally hit 10,000. That shit been like over a year now that they kept us at 9,000. So yeah, finally we hit over 10. Shout out to us.
We got these bass ass sounds on here. I ain't messed with the other. Hold on, let me see what the other one sound like. I don't know when I would ever use that. I could use a heartbeat one. I could use her when a motherfucker about to say some stupid shit. I'll just play that shit on their ass. Nah, I wouldn't use that. Yeah,
you
I
got
got it.
other ones you can just switch out them old ass videos you still use.
Nah, this is actually some shit that StreamYard actually added in here. This is actually some shit they gave. I'm literally gonna delete at least 2 of these. I can use a heartbeat. I can't really use the gong, but I keep it just in case. But I keep the applause. I keep the applause. The rest of that shit can go. Yeah, we get some more
Yeah,
spots in
that's
here.
for
Because you
sure.
see, I had
But yeah,
to add. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
yeah. So you gotta get out here so you can end it, do the shorts and all that. Y'all know what it is. You know, if y'all new, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and also go check JVJ out there. What is it? JVJ Talks 4348. What is it?
Nah, man. You talking about
Can't
at the
see
bottom?
that shit. I can't see that
Man,
shit.
it's JVJ3. JVJ3. Because
That's
somebody
it. I
else
thought it was
stole my shit.
Let's Talk with JVJ3.
Yeah, it's Let's Talk with JVJ3.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Let's Talk with JVJ3. And then also make sure y'all go check me out on Facebook, Out from the North 18. Y'all go over there and follow. Don't be flawed, man. Make sure you go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and follow, man.
Man, that ain't got him a new catchphrase. Sticking to that. You sticking to that hoe right now. I ain't gonna hold you. You sticking to it. But
Man,
fucking
that old ass catchphrase, that's some old school shit. Don't be flawed.
hey man, I'm saying for you to use it now. I'm like, hey, you got your new shit. What's old will become new again. We already know how that shit go. But nah, man, it's been an interesting show tonight. International tonight, man. And yeah, man, all 3 of these down at the bottom, y'all. If y'all not subbed up, subscribe to, follow on, whatever the fuck, man, make sure y'all go support the content right here, man. We trying to do it. We trying to do it up around here. We can only do it with y'all. Like that's the realest thing when it comes to YouTube. Like we can only do these shows with if y'all supporting these motherfuckers. But we are about to get the fuck up out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight, man. We might do another one tomorrow. I'm not sure, depending on how I'm feeling. And I've been feeling froggy last couple of days, so we might do something else. But I gotta find some shit to talk about. But yeah, it's been fun. Like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on, all in the bag of chips. And we're gonna catch y'all in the next one. As always, man. Peace.